Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I am back with another video and today we are talking all things skincare. Now I'm gonna go through very much in detail basically how I cleared my acne and products that I've been using for probably years now and products that I'm also loving right now that I've been using every day for the past like few months or so. So without further ado, let's just dive right in. I'm gonna start with how I cleared my acne. This guy right here is my ride or die cleanser. I've been using this I think for about 3 or 4 years now, and this is just a really gentle way to wash your face, and I use that with my facial brush. Now this is not a vibrating one like the Clarisonic. This spins like this. And then it has a little faster speed too. And I use it on that speed. It also has another head. This is the everyday gentle cleansing head. But it also comes with this one. This is just the silicone. It has like tiny little bristles on there. So I use both of those a lot, but it also comes with a more abrasive exfoliating head as well. And I never really touch on that one because I do have pretty sensitive skin, so I like to stick to these. And I use my Purity with that every morning. I used to do that every morning and every night. But once my skin started clearing up, I only use that in the morning now. So moving on to products that really cleared my acne. Now this is not sponsored, although I wish it was. Sponsor me, Proactive, okay? Proactive Plus was my saving grace, okay? I didn't have cystic acne, but I did have a lot of acne. I would get random spots a lot in my T-zone because I am so oily. And I would also get random spots on my cheeks, like big ones, like singular big pimples. Not like the clustery, like cystic acne that you've seen on people. But this might work for you too. If you have cystic acne, I would give it a try because this seriously changed my skin, okay? If you are struggling to get it to clear up, I really recommend this line. Now, this is the Proactive Plus skincare line. They have the original Proactive that's been around for years and years and years and years. But this is like their revamped skincare line, Proactive Plus, you can see right there. This is the skin smoothing exfoliator. This is step 1 of the 3-step system. So when I was struggling with my acne, I would use this morning and night. So once my acne started to clear up, I stopped using it every morning and every night. I would either use it just in the morning or just at night. And now it's been like 4 years. Oh my God, it's been almost 4 years since I started using this, and I still use it every night. I do not use it in the morning. I use my Purity and my facial brush in the morning. So step 2 of the Proactive Plus system is this little guy. It's a little pump. And this is called the Pore Targeting Treatment. This is kind of like a thin, milky consistency, and this is just a little travel size. This is the regular size, and I really like this too. I do not use this every night anymore, but when I was really struggling, I would go right in with that exfoliator and then go right in with this guy. Now, in between each of the steps with this Proactive system, you want to be sure that you are letting the product soak in fully, okay? Fully let it soak into your skin, okay? This is key. So after you wash your face and you pat it dry, give your skin a second to really dry, okay? Give it a few minutes and then go in with this little guy, and then give that a few minutes and move on to the next step. Make sure that you're really allowing those products to do their job fully. Step 3 is this guy right here, and this is the Complexion Perfecting Hydrator. Now this one does have salicylic acid in it, and like I said, when I was using this religiously, I was doing all 3 of these every morning and every night. Now I know that may sound like a lot, and it probably was, but it seriously cleared my acne, you guys. I swear to you, I swear on this stuff. I really do. And the fact that I've been using it since my sophomore year in college, and I have been out of college for a year now, so I've been using it for that long, and I don't think I'll probably ever stop using this program, this line, whatever. But like I said, I don't use it that much anymore. I only use it at night, and sometimes I don't do every single step. So when I first started using this stuff, the whole line, I would only use those 3 products. But then I started to look into their other products and I got attached to the retexturizing toner. You can't even freaking see this. It doesn't matter. This is the Proactive Plus. Well, I don't even know if this is the plus line. It goes along with the plus line, but it doesn't have the little plus right there. I don't know. Proactive Retexturizing Toner. Now, once my skin started to get clear, I started to use this and it just really evens out whatever texture is left over. Like I still struggle with some texture here, random just texture around like my nose and stuff. You know, we all been there. So this really helps me with that. I think this is salicylic acid. Yeah, this is with salicylic acid as well. So I really, really love that toner. And when I do use my, sometimes I'll use just this at night. And when I make sure that I use this, I make sure that I use this after. And those 2 things together are really like a tag team. So those are the products that really, really cleared my acne, along with using my spin brush. You can get them from Vanity Planet. This is from Amazon, really. That's kind of, it was pretty cheap. Along with my Purity and my facial brush, the Proactive line really, really changed my skin, you guys. Like I said, I didn't really struggle with serious cystic acne, but the acne that I did have was making me extremely insecure, and I just hated putting my makeup on top of it because you could just see the bumps underneath, and it just wasn't a good look. And these products really freaking changed my skin. I can't say it enough. These are my holy grail skincare products, okay? That Proactive Plus, thank you so much. You changed my life. And now I have much more confidence in myself when it comes to my skin. So moving on, like I said, I don't use my Proactive every morning and every night now. Sometimes I use this every night if I'm going through it with some acne, but lately I've been using it like every other night. So I also do still use this every day. This is my spin brush from Amazon. I do use that every morning. And I used to use this head. I was religious about using this head every morning until my skin started to really get clear and like, I don't know, just better. It got clearer and it got smoother, so I wanted to use something that was even less abrasive, which is this little guy, the silicone head, which I also really love because it's super soft and it's like antibacterial. Great, love it. Still use that every morning. So every morning after I wash my face with my spin brush, I go in with toner. And lately I have been loving this. I've only been using this for a few days now, but this is the Thayer's Witch Hazel. This is the original formula. I know they make like a bunch of different ones like lemon and mint and stuff like that, but I just went with the original. I've really been loving it so far. So if you have sensitive skin and you want like a really natural way to tone your skin after you cleanse, I really recommend this. I'm really loving it. And then usually, since I am so oily, as you guys know, I go in with my moisturizer. And I have been using this guy for like months and months and months now. This is the Origins Original Skin Matte Moisturizer with Willow Herb. And it smells, y'all, I love the way this smells. Okay, I'm gonna close it before I drop it and it goes everywhere. But this has really been key for my skin under makeup, especially if I want my makeup to last all day. If you struggle with oil like I do, man, get this. Buy it now. But this little guy has been my saving grace, seriously, for under my makeup and keeping my skin matte all day. But lately, I have been struggling with a little bit of dry skin. I can't believe I'm saying this, but my skin's been kind of dry. So when I do feel dry, I like to use this guy. This is the Proactive Green Tea Moisturizer, and I love this because it's like a gel. It's like watery based, so that is good for my oily skin. And it also just really hydrates really, really well. There's something about this that I really love. I will only use this like under my makeup if I'm feeling super dry. I'm using it under my makeup right now because I've been feeling so dry lately. I don't know, it's super weird. Usually I'm super oily, but I've been really struggling with some dryness. So this guy is great. And sometimes I use this at night too. I kind of just throw this in my skincare routine when I really feel like I need it, because it is pretty gentle and natural on the skin, and it doesn't really affect anything else that I'm using for skincare. I also want to mention this guy. This is the Origins Original Skin Essence Lotion with Dual Ferment Complex. Now, I only use this at night, and lately I haven't been using it every night, but when I first got it, I think I got it like back in like November, no, even earlier than that, maybe like September or August maybe. When I did get this, I was using it every night, and this really changed my skin and my texture on my skin. It was more plump and just more nourished, and it felt really hydrated, and I really, really, really like this guy. But I will only use this under my makeup if I am seriously dry. Like if I'm dry, I'll use my green tea one from Proactive. And then if I'm super, super dry, I'll use this underneath my makeup. And then when I do use this under my makeup, I use this on top of it too, because I don't want it to be too slick. And the thing with this, which is key, you put this on your hands. Some people like put it on a cotton pad, and I think that's really soaks up a lot of the product, and you're not gonna get your money's worth out of it. I put it right on my hands, rub my hands together, and I press it into the skin. I don't swipe it. We want no tugging here, no aging before we need to, right? So I just press it in. And that seems to really make my skin plump and shiny, and in a good way shiny, you know, like that squeaky clean, like glowy skin type deal we got going on there. Love that stuff. Lately, I've just been doing this guy, and then I'll do this guy, and then I'll start going in with my serums and my essence. So I will do this, and then I have 2 other serums that I put on. No, we're not done yet either. I know, it's a lot. I usually mix these 2 together though, because they're from the same brand and they're very similar, so I usually just mix these 2 together. These are Valjean Labs. I think is how you pronounce it, Valjean Labs. I got these at TJ Maxx, okay? And they were nice and cheap, just the way I like it, okay? This is the Glow Vitamin C Serum, and this is the Hydrate Hyaluronic Acid Serum. And I only started using these like this past summer, because I was noticing that the Proactive was kind of like did its job. So now, so now that the Proactive has done its job, I wanted to moving on to making my skin hydrated and making it glowy. So these 2 guys I really love. I'll mix in just a little bit of each. And same thing with the essence, I press it right onto the skin. And then I usually go in with a moisturizer. I really change it up. Sometimes I'll use my green tea one, and sometimes I'll even throw the Proactive Complexion Perfecting Hydrator with benzoyl peroxide on, if I feel like all the hydration is doing me good and I just need a little bit of something to combat some acne. I'll do that little cocktail there. I'll put that on. So lately, after those serums, I have been using the Tatcha water cream, and I know this is so pricey. It's so pricey, I know, but it is so worth it. I asked for it for Christmas, and I don't use it every night, but I feel like I'm getting a pretty good use out of it. I've had this since December, and there's like probably a little over half of it left. I love this stuff, man. If you are struggling with dry skin, yeah, just get this, get it. Or I think they make a sample size too. You can always get a sample size from Sephora. Love this. And this will be my last step in my skincare routine at night, unless sometimes if I feel like I need something a little heavier, because this is very light. It is water-based, and it's a gel-like consistency, so it just like immediately soaks into the skin. If I'm feeling like I need something heavier, I have been using this little guy. I'm not very proud of, because this is pricey too, but I got the sample size because I didn't want to buy a full size of this. Farsali Rose Gold Elixir. I just gotta show you guys this because it's so pretty. Look at it, it's so cute, the mini size, isn't it? I love it. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it has those little gold flecks in there in the dropper, and it just makes me feel really bougie, first of all. And it's kind of a thicker, because I don't know how people wear this under their makeup, okay? People be doing that, and I definitely can't do that. But I do like it for nighttime, and like if I use that, it'll be the very, very final thing that I will put on. And I've been liking that. It's making my skin really soft. Like, that's the best way to describe it, is that it's really soft. For eye cream, like, I haven't really tried like a lot of eye creams, so if you guys have eye creams that are good for dark circles, let me know, because I really, really struggle with dark circles. But I have been using the Origins Eye Doctor. I like this. I guess sometimes I can say that I see quite a difference, but I feel like it gets to a certain point and then it doesn't really work for me. Like, I have to like change it up. It's weird. So I like it, but I mean, once I go through it, I probably won't repurchase it. So if you have any good eye creams, let me know. Now, I also wanted to give an honorable mention to these two products because I just got them and I haven't been using them for that long, but so far I really like them. This is the Pixie Rose Tonic. It's just a gentle cleanser, and this I typically use at night because it is more nourishing, and I like to use my more nourishing, softening, moisturizing products at night. I like this. I like it a lot. I gotta say, I haven't noticed a serious difference, but I do want to incorporate more toners into my life because I was just using this and sometimes I don't use it, so I want to make sure I'm using one when I'm not using my acne fighting products. And this seems to be working for me. I use it at night and it makes my skin soft. Another product I want to talk about is the Derma E Scar Gel. Now, I have struggled with scars on my face for a long time, and once I started using like things like the vitamin C serums and stuff, they have started to fade. But I saw Roxette Arisa, that's definitely her YouTube, her last name. Roxette Arisa was using this on her YouTube, and she says that it works really well for scars. So I've been using this for like 3 days now, and so far I really like it. It's kind of like a weird clear gel color. Well, there's no color, but it's like a clear gel, and I take a little bit on a Q-tip, scoop it in there, and I put it on the back of my hand, and then I just dip into that and I spot treat my scars, which is basically everywhere. So one night I did just scoop a little bit of it and smear it all over my face, but I like to use this and spot treat my scars, and I think that I'm really gonna like it. So I know I just threw a lot at you, but to give you a rundown basically of what I use: Purity with my facial brush in the morning. After that, I use the Thayer's Witch Hazel. And then I typically go in with my matte moisturizer by Origins. But when I am feeling dry, I use the Green Tea Moisturizer by Proactive or the Origins Essence when I'm feeling really dry. So I forgot to mention this guy. This is the Clinique Take the Day Off Balm. And this is basically the same consistency as coconut oil. And I take a little bit, I scoop it out with my fingernail, and then I scoop it into my hands, rub it in between my hands, and I start massaging it all over my face dry. I do not get my face wet with water first. And I seriously love this for end of the day, and I'll only use this on days that I have a full glam on, like a full face of makeup. Like, I'll probably use that tonight, but if I'm only wearing like mascara and blush, I'll probably just use my Purity. But I really, really love this. I just use a little bit at night. That's what I use to take off my makeup. And then I wash with Purity without the brush at night. And then at night, if I'm feeling like I need to combat some acne, I'll use my Proactive Skin Exfoliator, let it dry fully. And then I go in with my Retexturizing Toner by Proactive, and I'll let that dry. And if I'm really struggling with acne, I'll use the whole rest of the line, the Pore Targeting Treatment and the Complexion Perfecting Hydrator. But if I'm feeling like I need more bounce and life in my skin, after the exfoliator, I have been using my Pixie toner, which I really like. And then I'll go in with this guy, just a little bit, and let it dry. And just a little bit of these combined, and I'll let that dry. And then I will go in with a moisturizer, usually the Green Tea Moisturizer, or my favorite Tatcha cream. But if I'm feeling like I need more like thickening moisture, I won't use the Tatcha cream, and I'll use my Versali Rose Gold oil. And then I'll go in with my Derma E Scar Gel and just put it in the spots that I need it. And I throw the eye cream in there somewhere too, but I don't use that every night. Like I said, it doesn't seem to be doing too much for me, but I do use it sometimes. Oh, I forgot to mention this. Okay, this is a facial tool that I've been using for literally 5 days. But I am seeing a very big improvement in my skin. This is I guess I should take it out of the thing. This is a Derma roller, okay? Now this is one of those little, Jesus. Now this is one of those little facial rollers, and wow, it smells like vinegar. I did a hair mask today with apple cider vinegar, and I think I got some on here. So this is a Derma roller. Now the head on this thing is just a wheel loaded with a bunch of teeny tiny little needles. Don't freak out because I said needle. Okay, now this has been seriously a game changer in my routine. So I will use this after I wash my face before I do anything else. So I'll get out of the shower, pat my face dry and everything, and then they say that I'm not gonna do it right now, don't freak out, but they say that you're supposed to go in the 4 directions. So I go vertically. This is vertically. I go vertically, yeah, horizontally. I don't go this fast, okay? I go like slow and very light pressure. Anyway, I'll go horizontally, and then you go diagonally in both directions. Yeah, so 4 directions. And like I said, I have a very light hand. It doesn't hurt at all. You hardly feel it. But when I do that all over my face, I'll do it all around, all over forehead and everything. And then I'll go into my toner and whatever product that I feel like I need to use that day. And I feel like it just makes my products work better. It really is helping my skin. I feel like it just helps the skin absorb the products better, and it's, like I said, it's just really helping my products have a nice team bond going with my skin, if that makes sense. So I'll only use that every few days. Last time I used it was Monday, and I use it today, which is Friday, and I really like it. You're not supposed to use it like too many days in a row. They say like every 3 to 5 days, I think. So I've really been liking that, and if that's something that you'd be interested in, I got mine at Target, and it was pretty cheap. So I would look into that if you, not if you are seriously, if you're seriously struggling with acne though, I wouldn't get that just yet. I would just try to focus on combating the acne, and I'm just gonna say, you need to get this. So that's it for my skincare routine, you guys. I hope you found this helpful. I know there's a lot of products, and I know it might have been kind of confusing, but this is just what I do, and hopefully you found it helpful. Hopefully I was able to guide some of you guys in the right direction as far as what you're looking for in skincare products. This is stuff that I've really been loving for some of the stuff years now, and I can say that they have seriously changed my skin. Like I said, I did struggle with confidence and insecurities when I did have a lot of acne like years ago, and like I said, the Proactive really helped me, and now that I've cleared that, I've been dabbling into these more moisturizing products to get my skin to glow. And I can safely say that I have seriously been loving all these products, and if you have any more questions for me about my skincare, about products that you think would work for you, about any of these specific products, in with each other, whatever it is, leave a comment down below and ask me your questions. Even just leave a comment down below just to say hi. I really love to hear from you all. Let me know what else you guys want to see from me. I tried a new hairstyle today. Oh, and you guys have never seen me with my bangs down, have you? These are my bangs. Ta-da! They are kind of long right now, to be honest, but I like them long. And maybe I'll trim them up a little bit. Let me know if you want to see that, how I trim my bangs, because I do that myself sometimes. my hairdresser, Ariel, I love you, girl, you are the best. She does the best job at my bangs, but if I like, you know, need to just trim them up myself real quick, I do that sometimes. So if you want to see that, let me know. So if you guys want to see how I got this hairstyle, let me know. I did it with my flat iron, which is pretty cool, I think. It turned out pretty cute. And I'm really liking it. So I think I will dabble into this style a little bit more. So if you want to see that, let me know in the comments. Or give it a like or something. Or share it. And please subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. I love you guys so much. And I'll see you in my next one, okay? Bye.